Yeah. You know what time it is. That's right. It's the AfroMattt Show. Yo. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting right into it. Today is Friday, the 14th of October, and there's a lot of cats around me. We recently got a new cat tree, so they like my room now, which is awesome. We are not sipping on anything. Usually I'll tell you what I'm sipping on. Today I'm eating what I like to call my Friday Fun Pop. It was a frozen alcoholic beverage, and you like push it out of one of these like freezer pops. It's an alcoholic freezer pop. So we're gonna get a little goofy, and this is my second one, if you were wondering. If you were keeping tabs. So we're going to get right into it. Today we've got a pretty good selection of news stories. Lots happening in the news. I'm going to stay away from Ukraine. It's looking grim for Ukraine. I'm pretty sure they got like heavily bombed recently. So, I mean, it is the news, so I should mention it. But yeah, it's looking grim for them. Hopefully, they can rally and try to get back. But as soon as the U.S. goes and sends people over there, we're talking World War III, baby. In which case, you will have to refer to my previous episode called How to Dodge the Draft, for obvious reasons. And for YouTube, that video is sarcasm. I'm not actually telling people how to dodge the draft. It's facetious. That is what it is, I guess. I don't know what it is, but I do have some good some good joke pointers in there for how to dodge the draft, such as jumping off of a building, breaking a leg, becoming or learning how to act and sound mentally challenged. It's a really, really hard kind of thing to get down, but if you can do a really good, like, watch some Love on the Spectrum, like, those people are good examples. Like, they have really good vocab a lot of times, and genuinely, they're sweet people. Autistic people are the sweetest people, but and they don't get drafted, which is the main thing you're looking for. So learn how to be like, Father, I would really prefer if you would take me to the vehicle, please, now. I'm not feeling this date. Or talk about lions or something. Get something that you really like talking about, like lions. Or, yeah. They always have, like, one thing. So, when World War III starts popping off, my go-to, I'm already started. I genuinely surprise myself with how autistic I am. I'm currently into building these little like robot figurines. Like they're these plastic, and it sounds so retarded because it is. They're these little plastic figurines, and you build them from scratch. And you can pose them, and they're supposed to go with a TV show, but I'm not really into anime or anything like that. But I think the people are just, which even is more retarded, is that I'm buying these and I have no connection to any of the characters. Apparently this is like a show, Iron-Blooded Orphans, Mobile Suit Gundams. Like, this is the most, but it's fun. It's like building Legos, which is also a mentally I'm autistic at this point. I think I might be autistic. I collect magic cards. I have a wall of Lego parts, and now I'm building plastic mechs. So I might already be viable for not being drafted. But that's where my life's at. I'm surprised they let me drive a car. My job is like convincing people to talk to realtors. Like, no one wants to talk to a realtor. My job is telling people to talk to realtors. That's pretty autistic in of itself. It's autistic that I've been there so long. Dude, this freezer pop is so good. It's like everything good about shaved ice, and it also gets you kind of wild. So we're getting wild. And, talk about wild. I want to talk about Kanye West for a second. So we talked about Kanye West in the last podcast and how he got a little bit wild with his T-shirt, which he posed with. What's her face? You know the lady, Candace Owens. So he posed with Candace Owens. Here, let me turn this light on. Sorry, I keep on forgetting that I'm in a professional studio, so I have to turn on this overhead light to give me some good lighting. He posed with Candace Owens and sent the internet into an uproar about White Lives Matter. I guess the debate is, do White Lives Matter? And I don't really want to step anywhere close to that because I'm inclined to say that they do, but that's a bad thing. That's my bad. That's on me. I like to think that my life matters, but it's not because I'm white. It's because I don't know what makes my life valuable anymore. Originally, the only thing that gave my life meaning was my skin color. That's the only way I derive meaning in my life, is with skin color. That is the number one factor I like to base my whole personality around. I'm the white guy. I go to parties, I'm like, hey, the white guy's here. My cat is about to knock over this glass. Let me move this. Okay. So Kanye West, he is in some heat after his... So first let's backtrack a little bit. So last time we talked about Kanye West, he was saying White Lives Matter. He had that T-shirt. And then next, recently, like as recent as like yesterday, I think, or 2 days ago, this is what he tweeted. He tweeted some crazy shit. Actually, I have it on my phone here. I took a screenshot of the tweet because I knew it would pop up. And people are calling him anti-Semitic now. People are saying that not only is he anti-Semitic, but he's also like an Uncle Tom, which is like I didn't really know what this term meant, but it's like a black person that sides with the whites. So let me see this tweet from Kanye West. I mean, he's a wild boy. Kanye West is wild. I cannot find this tweet. Oh, here it is. Kanye, he said, I'm a bit sleepy tonight, but when I wake up... No! Stop, this cat. This cat will not leave me alone, dude. Look at this thing. Let me grab this thing. Alright, just lay down there, please. Can you just chill? God damn it. I gotta read that tweet again. You're messing up the flow of the podcast, man. Kanye West, he tweeted, I'm a bit sleepy tonight, but when I wake up, I'm going to go DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. The funny thing is, I actually can't be anti-Semitic because black people are actually Jew also. You guys have toyed with me and tried to blackball anyone who opposes your gender or your agenda, which is a wild tweet. A wild tweet to just fire off before you go to sleep. Like you're on the toilet, you're just tweeting. And Kanye West is just, he's like, yeah, this is a fire tweet. This is some gas, man. This is some gas. I imagine if typing that up. Every now and then I'll have a tweet that I think is gas. And then I read it the next day. And I'm like, whoa, that's not gas. It's borderline personality disorder. But yeah, this is tough. Yeah, he said he's going to go DEFCON 3, not DEFCON, DEFCON 3 on Jewish people, which is like, I mean, that's a funny thing to say. I mean, going DEFCON 3 on anyone, saying that you're going to go DEFCON 3 already it's funny. You're funny right there. Now, when you say that you're going to go DEFCON 3 on a specific race, wild and also funny. It's wild. Yo, he's like, I'm feeling a little bit sleepy tonight, but I'm going to go DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. Jewish people, all caps. Just all Jews. Oh, I guess this is Jew news. Because this is literally about Jews. So here we go. In the news. At 5. With your host, AfroMattt. Back to you, Matt, with the news. So, what's the deal with Kanye West? He loves white people but also hates Jewish people? That doesn't add up. But-dun-dun. And then I need some sort of like laugh track. Since this is going to be a late night television show, there needs to be a laugh track going on. And I need some like simpleton. I need like a simple man that I can like a fat kind of. I'm in my head. I imagine like a somewhat rotund, bald man who almost. I'm imagining a man version of a minion. Just there, and I can say. Whenever I have a point, I just go to him and he always agrees with me. There's always some person like that, and he's wearing glasses. He has to wear glasses all the time. Like huge glasses, like big, thick rim glasses. Like he literally looks like a minion. But yeah, let's read this news story. Kanye West. So after he said he's going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people went DEFCON 3 on Kanye West. Bank JP Morgan Chase cuts ties with rapper Kanye West. The decision to end ties, end the relationship with West and clothing brand Yeezy predates recent controversies and array of anti-Semitic comments. The U.S. bank J.P. Morgan has ended its relationship with Kanye West. Dude, what's that meme of the Indian guy who's like, I've ended my relationship with Saul. Now Hamit is my new best friend. And he like posted it on Facebook. It became a meme. He's like, he put a big X over his old friend. Now he's like, this guy's my cool. You know what? And also, what I found interesting was, J.P. Morgan decided during the case of Jeffrey Epstein to not cut ties with Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein still had a Chase Morgan account when he was being tried for sexual trafficking. I mean, look, I'm literally throwing that out there. It is a fact. Now you put that fact wherever you catalog that fact, right? That's what you should be doing. You catalog facts, right? Now, where you catalog that, I don't care. That's just a fact. Now, it happens to also come right after the fact that Kanye West has had his ties cut with J.P. Morgan. Now, do with that what you will. Let me see. I know that there's an article. Yeah, New York Times, 2020, whatever. J.P. Morgan kept Jeffrey Epstein as a client despite internal warnings. Interesting. That's the New York Times. You can look it up, unless they've deleted it. But yeah, I'm not really in the mood to defend Kanye West right now. I mean, dude, you can't be saying that type of shit. Your music's dope, though. I've seen some people saying, I'm listening to so much music just to get Kanye West out of my top 5. I'm never listening to Kanye West again. Dude, him having some crazy tweets. Dude, I like how you can see my pile of laundry just in the background. Like, that is wild. I'll explain that in a bit, but yeah, Kanye West, his music's still good. Him being racist, even if he is or isn't, I don't know if he's actually anti-Semitic. I mean, if he starts tweeting there were no Jews in the tower, then we're gonna start having to ask some questions here. But you know, If he starts saying, "Hey," well, actually, I did tweet, "Hey," okay, yeah, yeah. There are some tweets I need to delete because I did tweet, "Hey Jews, can you?" Okay, yeah. I need to delete that tweet. I think that tweet needs to be deleted actually, because that's almost a DEFCON 3 moment. I said, "Hey Jews," wait, what did I tweet? Yeah, it's a Kanye West moment. Can I search my own tweets? I'm just gonna type in Jews and see what pops up. Okay, yeah, I gotta delete this tweet, dude. This was a joke. Okay, this was a joke. Kanye's was actually going DEFCON 3. Okay, but this is a joke, and this was a tweet from July 22nd. No, July 25th of 2022 on my Twitter, and that is at real AfroMattt with 3 T's. That's real AfroMattt with 3 T's. I said, "Hey Jews, can you chill with this weather? It's like 100 degrees in my own bathroom." Okay, now, yeah, okay. So that's not DEFCON 3. I want to get that out there. That's not DEFCON 3. That's like DEFCON 1. That's like a joke, DEFCON 1. So I think we're good, but we'll see if my career goes to shit. Someone's gonna dig that tweet up in 5 years. Honestly, being canceled would be good for my career at this point. Get some people on my page, get some views going. Yeah, I'm not in the mood to defend Kanye on any of this. White lives matter. Who cares? I mean, really, who cares about white people? I don't care about white people. I barely care about my own life. But yeah. So let's let me tell you about my laundry right quick before you guys start typing in the comments like, why is there a pile, like a 5-foot tall pile of laundry in your room? Because it literally is almost my height. My laundry dryer is broken. The knob has been twisted off and snapped off because it's a piece of plastic, and I've not been able to wash my clothes. All right, I mean, I can wash them. I haven't been able to dry them for about a week and a half. So that's where I'm at in my life. I'm cycling through semi-worn clothes. That's where I'm at right now. I'm almost homeless, okay? I'm like one bad day away from homelessness. Yeah. Let's see. What else is going on? Oh, Elon Musk. So Elon Musk actually bought Twitter. So that deal happened. I don't know when it happened. It kind of snuck under the radar, but it happened. Elon Musk now owns all of Twitter. So Kanye got deleted from Twitter for his anti-Semitic tirade. And Elon Musk stepped in. Daddy Elon talked to Kanye West, and he said, and this is what Elon said to Kanye West. He said, "Welcome back to Twitter, my friend." And he said, "Talked to Ye today and expressed my concerns about his recent tweets," which I think he took to heart. So he had a nice heart-to-heart conversation with Kanye West, and hopefully Kanye West sees the error of his ways and comes back to Twitter with a good sense of my cat. This cat is out of control. The suspension from Twitter for anti-Semitism comes after West was locked out of Instagram also Instagram. Wow. His account is restricted for sharing since deleted screenshot of an iMessage exchange in which he accused Sean Love Combs, aka Diddy, of being controlled by Jews. That's classic. Dude, I want to know what pipeline this guy got into. How is he in this pipeline? When did Kanye West get stuck in this like deep anti-Semitic pipeline? The Jews are controlling you. Diddy told West to stop playing these internet games. "This ain't a game," West said. "I'm gonna use you as an example to show Jewish people that told you to call me, and no one can threaten or influence me." That is true. No one wants to do anything with Kanye West. Well, Kanye West is back on Twitter. I assume those other tweets are deleted, but they live forever on the internet. Find them somewhere, wherever you want. My tweet, however, might be deleted. Yeah, that's a wild tweet, boy. Yeah, that's one of the ones where I was, those are the ones where you're sitting on the thing and you're sitting on the pot and you're just like, dude, this is gas. This is fire. That one is literally about my own bathroom. I probably tweeted that one from the toilet. Let's see. TikTok, not TikTok time. We're not doing TikTok time yet. TikTok profits from live streams of families begging. So this is sort of a modern problems require modern solutions type of situation. So you have these homeless Syrians who are begging for donations on TikTok, while company takes 70% of the proceeds. So on TikTok, you can live stream yourself doing whatever. I mean, these people are just begging, so they're probably playing a fake violin or whatever. But so displaced families in Syrian camps are begging for donations on TikTok. And so when you receive a donation on TikTok, the company, takes 70% of that donation and it gives you 30%. So they split it 30-70, which is a pretty crummy deal. So these so people are getting, I guess, upset. That's a big gap, but you're also using their platform to beg, which, essentially everyone's begging for money. Whenever you're doing one of those things, you're like begging. But the BBC saw streams earning up to $1,000 an hour, but found the people in the camps only got a tiny fraction of that. TikTok said that they take prompt action against exploitative begging. The company said this type of content was not allowed on the platform, and its commission from digital gifts was significantly less than 70%. But it declined to confirm the exact amount. Interesting. So they didn't even... So it's probably more than 70%. 70-30. Dang. If it's 80-20, that's wild. But this made me think, so once the metaverse starts to happen, once people start, secluding into their homes when they can't buy bread, when they can't buy gas, so they stop leaving their home, and they just and let's be honest, the metaverse is probably more fun than the real world. You can be whoever you want. I've said this before, you can be Shrek with a massive cock and just walk around just draping your cock back over your shoulder just as a giant Shrek. You can be whatever you want. You can be the freaking big titted animal, like that guy, that teacher from that one school, just a huge big old, just have tits the size of your freaking whole body, right? And you're just walking around. That's you. That's your avatar. You can display yourself however you want. And it seems like a fun world. If you've played any video game for more than 45 seconds, then you know that it's better than the real world. People are doing crazy. You're doing superpowers. You're the main character. People are coming to you to give you quests to do. The metaverse is just better. But we've already talked about in the maybe 2 episodes ago that the Filipinos will be NPCs in the world and they'll give you quests. But that's another story. That's another grim story. But the metaverse is going to be fun for the people that enjoy it. But there will be people begging. This makes me think not everyone on the metaverse will be having fun. There'll be a lot of people just on the side of the street where they normally would be. But so they're on the side of the street in real life with a VR headset begging in virtual reality. That's twice the amount of chances that they get of donation. So imagine a homeless man sitting on the side of the street in New York City, right? Sitting down, he's got his little cup, and then he's got a VR headset on. And then inside the VR headset, he's also just sitting on the sidewalk waiting for donations. That's the world that we're going to live in. And sorry my voice is a little bit raspy. I did go to a concert yesterday, and it was pretty fun. I sang, yelled, and gave him some, yeah, let's go, Patrick. yeah, I gave him some of those. So my voice is a little bit raw. But yeah, I'm actually excited to build that new mech that I got, which is a sign of my deteriorating mental state. Let's see. So we got begging people on TikTok, metaverse, modern problems require modern solution. I think this is a good spot to take a quick break. And we're back. Sorry, I have to pee like every 15 minutes when I get a little bit tipsy, so we'll make it through the rest of the episode, but sorry about that. I'm gonna shotgun this real quick. Holy shit, that was cold. Okay. Let's continue with the show. This is a really high quality show, isn't it? Okay. So, everyone knows that The Little Mermaid is now black, which I don't have a problem with at all. I actually had a problem that she was white. I don't really care either way. I'm going to be honest. I don't care. I have zero opinion, but Velma is now black from Shaggy. So my original opinion on the whole Little Mermaid thing is like, okay, it's a fictional character. Who really cares? Like, it could be green, which would make more sense as a sea creature. Green would make the most sense. But it's half man, half fish. So they can be any type of man. I don't care. But now it's getting a little bit like, okay, now we're just turning every character black. And I feel weird having an opinion on this because I don't want to become some sort of like White Lives Matter, sort of like, I want to be Kanye West right now. But I mean, Velma turned black, and now, okay, so this is the trailer for Velma. I'm just gonna let it play, and we'll talk about it after.
Dear HBO Max, I just learned you intend to make a genre-bending comedic origin story of Judy Jetson. When I heard this new version of Judy Jetson wouldn't be boy crazy, the only word I had to describe my disgust is jinkies. If there is one thing the internet agrees on, it's that you should never change anything ever. I hope you die. Sincerely, Velma. Well, at least Judy's still white. Unknown caller. Spooky. Hello? Velma Dinkley speaking.
Hello, Velma. Do you like solving mysteries?
Yeah, but I'm actually much more three-dimensional than that. Who is this?
That's the mystery. And solve it quick, because I'm in your house.
A serial killer calling from inside my house? Yes, that's a classic, and that's my point. Why change anything when the classics all still work, right? Wait, you're inside my house!
So yeah. So they made like a little play on a little joke about how they thought people would react to Velma being black. They had Velma in the trailer saying, "Hey, Jenny Jensen is not boy crazy, but at least she's white." You know, so they at least know what they're doing, which is interesting. And they're saying we can't change anything ever, but I think that my main argument against this is why change? Like, what is really the main motivation to change? Is it not easier? I feel like people are inclined to take like the tried and true method. And I know that Velma's saying, well, things have worked in the past, let's use them again. Yeah, I get it. You can change up your character's race, you can explore different avenues, but it's like, I mean, I don't even want to have an opinion on this. I really don't even want to have an opinion on this because it's like weird to get upset about this, but at the same time it's weird as a writer. This is my main issue. In the writer's room, they're like, okay, guys, how can we be different? Someone says, oh, well, we can, how about we make a new story in Scooby-Doo that's new, creative, and hasn't been done before? And they're like, okay, sweet. So are they going to have a new enemy, or what's going to happen? Is one of the main people in the group going to turn evil? What's going to happen? What's going to be the main problem here? No, we're just going to turn two of the characters black. And that's how we're different. It seems lazy. Like, instead of writing a new story for the same characters and rebooting the series to make it different, you just change the character's race. It seems lazy. But nothing is original. There's no creative people on the planet anymore. They've all been I don't know what's happened to them. They've left Earth probably by their own volition. That's suicide. But yeah, so not only is Velma black, but Shaggy's also black. His name is Norval, which is interesting. So we'll see how that goes. I'll probably still watch the movie because I love Scooby-Doo. But we'll see. It just seems lazy. It seems like, okay, now you're just gonna have the gang. Okay, now it feels weird calling it the gang. It does feel weird calling it the gang. No. Okay. They used to be. Oh no. Okay, we gotta move on. There's too many jokes there. I'm a decent human being. We can't do this. Okay, let's get on to some more depressing news. Okay. Okay. So Blackstone. If you don't know who Blackstone is, honestly, I don't really know who Blackstone is. All I know is that they're incorporated somehow with BlackRock. So BlackRock, Blackstone, similar in many ways. Blackstone recently on one of my podcasts from like July or June, Blackstone purchased like $14 billion worth of real estate in downtown Los Angeles. Blackstone's main objective at the end of everything is to like just own all the land and just rent it back to you for extortionately high prices. Their goal is to make a renter economy where everyone's renting, stuff like that. So Blackstone, I know it's kind of like a trope to say Blackstone's evil. BlackRock's doing this. Watch out, BlackRock. Here they come. But it's weird when you see when I type in Blackstone acquires, the whole list is just places that they've bought. So they're like just buying massive amounts of places. Not only like in real life property, but they're literally buying companies. So recently, as of yesterday, who the hell is calling? Oh. So as of yesterday, BlackRock acquires Ancestry.com for $4.7 billion. So Ancestry.com, if you don't know, you send in your DNA, whether it be spit or piss or cum or shit. I don't know how they get your DNA, what you send to them, but Ancestry.com is the world's largest provider of DNA services, allowing customers to trace their genealogy and identify specific genetic health risks with tests sent to their home. So that's the part that I'm kind of concerned with, is that they get your genetic health risks. And when a major company like this, who invests billions and billions of dollars into, they might even own some insurance companies, but they invest heavily into insurance companies and places like that, if insurance companies can start knowing your genetic risk aversion before you sign up, then they'll start giving you premiums before you even sign up. They're like, yeah, we have all your records of Ancestry.com. Yeah, sorry, you have a 0.5% more likelihood of having a heart attack before the age of 40. So you are going to be paying $150 premium every month. I'm sorry. It's just how it is. That's the new rule. I might be blowing it out of proportion and doing like a slippery slope argument, but it's hard to assume that if Ancestry.com somehow buys some sort of life insurance company, which isn't out of, they bought this for $4 billion. They bought another company for like $40 billion. So money's not a question. It's just what's their end goal, right? When you start buying up stuff like this, they're playing Monopoly. They're bouncing around the thing. They're trying to collect spots, right? When you have 3 of the spots that are the same color, then stuff starts popping off. So what is the other colors that match up with Ancestry.com? I think it's like, probably FBI headquarters to find people, to help find people and locate people within their family tree. And insurance companies is probably like the 2 big ones that are going to be like, hey, what's up, Blackstone? You care to send over that information? I don't know if there's rules in place for all that stuff. It seems like a new thing. Like a company the size of Blackstone hasn't ever owned a genetic company. So the future is grim, and we're just here for the ride. Here was their statements. Here was Blackstone's statements. We believe that Ancestry has significant runway for further growth as people of all ages and backgrounds become increasingly interested in learning more about their family histories and themselves. David Kestenbaum, a Blackstone senior managing director. Now, Kestenbaum you might think might be Jewish, but it's probably not. Don't worry. It actually kind of sounds German. Okay. Mr. Kestenbaum holds a bachelor's in political science from the University of North Carolina. He is currently the director of Alite Solutions, Ancestry, Candle Media, Encore, Packers, and Sanitation Services, ServaPro, CSAC, and Tradesman. He is currently representing Black. So someone with a political bachelor's in political science can do all that. He's connected. Interesting. Well, here's another one. Blackstone acquires ACC. This happened in April for $12 billion. ACC is the American Campus Communities, the largest developer, owner, and manager of high-quality student housing communities in the United States. Under the terms of the definitive agreement, Blackstone to acquire all outstanding shares of common stock of ACC for $65 per fully diluted share in an all-cash transaction, including an assumption of debt. It's a crazy deal. I don't know what they're cooking over there. What are they cooking? You know that meme where it's like, what's he building over there? What's he building? What's Blackstone building is my question. I don't know what they're doing, why they're buying up so much awkward stuff, but I know once it all starts clicking together, it will be too late. And I mean, it's already too late. They have $40 billion. They could buy me, ship me to Dubai, and have all my holes plugged. But yeah, let's move on. This is a really awesome one. Manhattan congressional candidate publishes a porn video to highlight his sex-positive platform. Mike Ickes is running against Republican Jerry Nadler and wants to legalize sex work. So he's the liberal running against Mike Ickes. So here's a picture. Kind of want to watch this video. Video looks hot already. Look at that. Look at that bald head. Independent candidate for Congress Mike Ickes, who is running against Jerry Nadler, is pictured in the scene from a porn video. Bucket list bonanza. Okay, guys, they gave us the video. Go watch the video. Tell me, put in the comments if you guys watched the video, and put in the comments if you liked it. Put in the comments what timestamp you finished on the video. I wonder where it's at. Is it Pornhub or did he just release it? In a grunt for attention, third-party congressional candidate Mike Ickes has released a sex tape to highlight his sex-positive campaign platform. The 53-year-old Army Cyber Operations officer is bound to lose to Republican Jerry Nadler. But he posted a 13-minute video on a popular online porn site of him having sex with a porn performer, Nicole Sage, as a conversation piece. Yeah. If I would just talk about it, it wouldn't demonstrate my commitment to the issue. And the fact I actually did it is a huge learning experience, and it actually influenced items on my platform. What? His issues included legalizing sex works and making sexual rights explicit. Do not rely on privacy of free speech. So this is going to be kind of tough for those girls who are like, I'm not selling my body. I'm free. I'm so, like, this is weird. Like, this is weird. And them agreeing that this is weird is going to be kind of tough for them, I think. They're like, pop that pussy, queen. Yo, pop that pussy. If they're not going to give you $15 an hour, you better be popping that pussy on OnlyFans. And then this guy, a Republican, a 53-year-old Republican with a bald head, pops his pussy, and everyone gets weird. Everyone gets weird when the 53-year-old man starts popping his asshole on OnlyFans. It's all fun and games. It's all queen shit till he does it, huh? It's all yes, queen until the until the Democratic candidate for Congress, Mike Ickes, starts freaking banging girls on OnlyFans. It's all fun and games, isn't it? God damn it. God damn it. Can't you guys please just start? Can you guys just have a line? This is crazy. I mean, this is wild. This is actually wild, dude. If you told me a congressman posted his own sex tape on purpose, I would have told you you're crazy, dude. But it's 2022. There are no rules. The rules are there are no rules. The rules are whatever gets you the most attention. And right now, this is crazy, dude. This is wild. I don't know how more people aren't talking about this. This guy released his own porn. Usually people are scared when that happens. Politicians especially. That's crazy. That's crazy. And I will be saving that video for later. Here's how they end this article. Sex tapes may be becoming a political trend on the Upper West Side. In 2021, City Council candidate Zach Wiener leaked a BDSM tape in an apparent attempt to stir up drama for his mockumentary. Interesting. Now I have a couple videos to save. Okay. Let's see. 5th grade teacher hit list. And then this is the last article. This happened October 14th, which is today. 5th grade teacher arrested after admitting to active kill list of students and staff. Okay, this is pretty cool.
They really need to work on this one, because this is something serious. She really probably not really going back here.
I'm really scared and worried.
Disturbing and violent comments allegedly made by a 5th grade teacher at St. Stanislaus School in East Chicago have left a deep concern lingering over Portia Jones, her family, and her classmates. That teacher tonight now in police custody after comments allegedly made about Portia and other students.
She said that she wanted to like choke us and like
Holy
she
shit.
wanted to like kill herself.
Just before one yesterday, Portia said,
Okay, dude, you can't blame a teacher for saying they want to kill themselves. They're getting paid $40 for the whole day. Like, they're getting paid nothing. They go to work and teach you for $40 and like a box of Snickers because it's Halloween season. You cannot blame her for telling her that she wants to kill herself. Now, choking you, that's another thing, but you can't blame her for saying she wants to kill herself. She's a teacher in West Chicago.
she immediately alerted her counselor, then her principal. And police say while speaking with the principal, the teacher admitted to making comments about having a kill list, even naming a specific student's name, but never giving them the list. The teacher was sent home and told not to return to the school pending an investigation. East Chicago police say they weren't...
Oh, East Chicago. Yeah, I mean, 5th grade, that's a tough year. People are kind of rowdy. I got in trouble a lot in 5th grade. Actually, no, my trouble started in like 6th grade. Yeah, I got into trouble a lot in 6th grade. But, you know, look, kids will be kids. Sometimes they end up on a hit list. What's the big deal? Sometimes kids need to be on a hit list. I already told the story about the person who drew a hit list for my school. I wasn't on the hit. I wasn't on the safe list. He actually wrote up 2 lists. He wrote up a safe list and told them to wear red. He also wrote up a hit list and drew wrote their names on the bullets that he brought to school. My name wasn't on either. So I'm, like always, I'm in no man's land. Let's finish it off with some TikToks. We got a few minutes here. Oh yeah, this is good. Activists throw tomato soup on Van Gogh's sunflower, which I'm pissed. This pissed me off because that's one of my favorite Van Gogh paintings. I have a replica on my wall in my bathroom. Security. So they threw tomato sauce on it. And now she took super glue out of her bra, and she's wiping her hands with super glue, and she's going to put it on the wall. And this is all for climate activism. It says "Just Stop Oil" is what their shirts say. So here they go. They're oiling up their hands with super glue. There they go.
What is worth more, art or life? Is it worth more than food? Worth more than justice? Are you more concerned about the protection of a painting or the protection of our planet and people? The cost of living crisis is part of the cost of oil crisis. Fuel is unaffordable to millions of cold, hungry families. They can't even afford to heat a tin of soup. So,
yeah. So people have been doing this. I've noticed this trend a little bit of people gluing their hands to things. There was one video of a bunch of climate activists in front of a line, like a line of cars blocking traffic. And these 2 Italian people just came out of the car and picked them up like by the collar and just like threw them to the side of the road. And they kept on trying to scoot over. And he's like, "I will run you over." Like, dude, you can't do that in New York. You cannot be a climate activist in New York. They won't care. Like, this is something that you have to do wherever this is. This is probably the MoMA, Museum of Modern Art in Chicago. But it's really fucked up what they did to that painting. That is one of my favorite paintings. Everyone has seen the painting. If you're just listening, it's like that Van Gogh painting. It's a bouquet of flowers, and it's like all yellow and golden and different shades of like light yellow, dark yellow, gold. Beautiful painting. Super awesome painting. And they threw SpaghettiOs on it. I mean, yeah, they have a message, but you could have just like tweeted that message. But you know, I guess that's why they didn't tweet the message, is because this gets more attention than a tweet. There needs to be a spot where they can just do this, like get your point across, like do something crazy, light yourself on fire. Just like an area, like a designated zone of just crazy. Because this is, I won't stand for this. If one more piece of art gets freaking, actually, you can blow up any William de Kooning painting you want. Keep your hands off my Mark Rothko. Better keep your fucking hands off Mark Rothko. I don't care if you don't like his paintings. Those things make me feel. Those things make me feel, dude. I recently went to a museum in Kansas City, and they have a huge Mark Rothko, and it's like black on black. If you don't know what he did, they're called color field paintings, and he just toyed with the idea of like colors layered on top of each other, and they're just at massive scale. So they're like, you can look up a picture of one, but it doesn't really, you don't feel the painting. When you're sitting in front of it and it's like a deep black on like a dark gray, you feel like you're being sucked into the painting. It's like takes control of you. I never thought it was going to be so. I thought they were stupid, but then you're standing in front of it and you're like, dude, I feel like, you feel small because it's like huge. It's like a 12-foot canvas. It's like tall, and it's like deep black on like a dark black background, and you're just being sucked in. I just felt like I was being sucked. I was being sucked at the Kansas City Museum. Let's see what our boy Gary V has to say.
Makeup was one of the biggest things that sold during the Great Depression. That's right, makeup. Escapism, a little taste of normality, a little smile really matters during tough times. So when you see this kind of headline, immediately you could be like, what? That makes no sense. But in reality, this is why I have so much love for all the entertainers, the comedians,
Yep, that's
the
me.
musicians, the creative class.
Yep, that's
that during
me.
tougher times, give a little hope to athletes, sports. It does it for me. They give a little excitement, a little escapism from their normal, tough realities.
Yep.
The macroeconomy is getting challenged. But if you, as an entrepreneur, or as a creator, or as a human being, can provide some escapism, a little joy, a little smirk, a couple of hours of smiling,
Yep.
you can actually find some fruitfulness during tough times. Understand this headline. It's unique and it's important.
You guys heard it fresh from Gary V's mouth. You heard it from Gary V's mouth that the number one thing to invest in during the depression or the recession that we're about to have is the AfroMattt podcast. Comedians, entertainers, artists. That describes me. Also gay and mentally challenged. He didn't mention those. I'm throwing those in there as a bonus. Those are bonuses just for you. Take them home. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to show you this. This is just a sad tweet. So this is Walmart. So Walmart put on their official Facebook page. Here we go. We would like to send a very special happy birthday to our very own blank. Their name is censored. Blank blank, first and last name. Blank turns 74 today, but he still brings the same energy to work that he's had for the past 51 years. Join us in wishing him a very happy birthday. And pictured is a very, very sad man. A sad individual who's been working at Walmart for 51 years. Look, every day I'm closer and closer to hating capitalism. But then I get a Gundam. I get one of these guys. I get one of these plastic figurines that I can build in my room and seclude myself from all the world. And I say maybe capitalism ain't that bad. But every now and then I'll read one of these Facebook posts about my man first last name and I get a little sad because his face is screaming, "Kill me." And I'm sure that every day he couldn't tell you what happened. On his days must feel so merged. 51 years at Walmart, he knows that place like the back of his hand. That Walmart might be the longest running Walmart like ever. This might be in my hometown actually. That's crazy. This is like a wild tweet. I also saw a picture right next to my office. There's like a burger joint. It's not right next to it, but it's pretty close. And they had a sign out front that said, "Now hiring, $5.50 an hour plus tips for servers." And it's like a Shake Shack place. Like, you're not gonna buy. You're not I didn't even know. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even know you tip those people. But I mean, that's wild to put that on a sign and like be proud. Like, hey, work here for $5. It's crazy. Let's finish this out with this.
On such short notice for this meeting.
This one's kind of boring. This guy's just firing everyone on in his business. This one's pretty funny. I actually really like this one. We'll end it on this one because it makes me laugh.
Today, I would like to present an exceedingly excellent Your Mother joke.
This is an exceedingly excellent Your Mother joke. Let us begin. You have to have a high IQ and a lot of vocab to understand this one.
Today, I would like to present an exceedingly excellent Your Mother joke. I will now begin. Your biological mother is so morbidly obese. When she went to go get her yearly physical done, the doctor took her blood and the results concluded that she had a high blood pressure, onset type 2 diabetes, hypertension, and the possibility of heart disease. She also suffers from severe depression because she lacks confidence in her physical appearance, which enables her to consume even more food, making her more obese. Not to mention, but your mother is becoming so monstrous, she had a hard time fitting through small spaces and exceeding weight limits on practical applications. Your mother has an endless cycle of malicious eating habits that only make her health worsen over time. I hope whoever has just watched this video enjoyed the humorous Your Mother joke. Thank you for your time and have a blessed day.
Oh my god, dude, that gets me every time. I don't think there's a video that makes me laugh every time I watch it. Dude, he just absolutely rips into your mother. Dude, he wrote a dissertation on your mama, dude. That's crazy. Oh my god, that's funny. That is funny. All right, guys. As always, thanks for listening. Nope. There it is. That is the AfroMattt Show. Thanks for listening.